Round 6 continues from inside Futsal Oz in Thomastown, Melbourne. Michael Chevello Hantran with you. It is Carlton and Campbellfield. Campbellfield in the black. Carlton kicking to the left of screen. Cut out there from Layla Abdul-Latif, number 10 for Campbellfield. Two very strong lineups here, Han.
Very strong, and it's the first time that Layla and Amanda Raha versing their old team, Carlton Heart, where they transferred or created a new team, Campbellfield, this season. So it'll be interesting to see how they go against each other.
Good pass there to Beck Catterwell. To bring the ball in, Yaron Sargent. Abdul-Latif dispossessed by Catterwell. Given away though. Both the Sargins on the court at the moment. Ada, number 6, and Yaron, number 23. Ball down the line to Beck Catterwell. Through the legs of Layla Abdul-Latif. Cleaned up here by Araha. Araha loses it. Shot off target though. Early shot from Carlton. I believe it was Katrina Salakides. Are we going to see a high-scoring affair? We haven't seen any so far tonight.
I think it was 4-3 in both games tonight.
Catterwell. Salakides just goes high over the crossbar. Over the head of Chelsea Camilleri. Sargent trying to feed the other Sargent. Yaron to Ada. Ada marking Katrina Salakides there. 6 on 5. Paige Daly, the human headline, launches it long. Sargent losing that one. Mariella Begang, number 17 for Carlton. With that wicked left foot of hers, here's Layla Abdul-Latif. Closing her down on the far side there, Layla. Side ball here for Campbellfield. Amanda Araha. Yaron Sargent. Back to Araha, tearing down the left. We would expect Amanda Araha to get on the scoreboard, Han, at some stage tonight. At least once.
Absolutely. She's just a pocket rocket in the left flank, you know. That left boot, you got to ensure it because she's just so lethal when she can unlock it and go long. But looking on the right-hand side of the court's not going to help her out.
Side ball for Carlton. Back to Koss, to Salakides. Cut out there by Ada Sargent. Corner for Carlton. Salakides inside the D. Here's Koss. Here's Catterwell. Catterwell shoots straight into the arms of Camilleri, rolls it out quickly. Sargent, Yaron Sargent, plays the ball to Layla Abdul-Latif. Abdul-Latif trying to dance her way down the left corridor. Beck Catterwell backheel to Salakides, cut out though. Good work here from Emil Femi. Salakides winning it back, gives it away to Layla. Abdul-Latif, little toe poke there to Araha off her left. Araha. Well, Begang's got the left foot for Carlton. Iraha's got the left foot for Campbellfield. Trying to find Koss running on. Crack there from Emil Femi.
So far looking pretty solid, Campbellfield, creating a lot of chances, knowing that Amanda Raha is lethal in the left, so they're using a lot of her for that ball movement. So far, Carlton just unable to stop her. She's taking a lot of shots towards goal. Luckily for Carlton, it hasn't been on target.
Again, Amanda Araha threatening with her left. Here's Layla Abdul Latif. Goes alone off the right, shoots to the outside of the left upright. Paige Daly. Cattle, lovely ball to Emily Koss. Just couldn't strike it true the first time there, Koss. Long throw, Camilleri. Yaron Sargent trying to get on the end of her right boot. Daly, underarm throw. Catawal with the chest. Iraha does well. Abdul Latif threads it through the centre, hoping to find Iraha. Daly to Begang. Begang gives it away though. Was looking for Emily Koss. Side ball here for Campbellfield. Salakidi shepherds it to Daly. Daly rolls it to Catawal. Catawal plays it quickly, hoping to find Koss running to the top of the D. Here's Amanda Araha to Abdul Latif. Back to Araha. Nice tandem between those two. Back to Layla, top of the D defensive. Salakidis committing the foul on the far side. Been busy so far. Katrina Salakidis. The silky-footed Layla Abdul Latif threads it to Yaron Sargent. Stolen. Koss couldn't get on the end of it. Loves to make these long runs. Emily Koss try to pry open the opposition defence. Yaron Sargent closed down by Begang.
So far, Campbellfield is just not walking all over Carlton, but I feel like they've got more of the possession, using those passes a lot better, where Carlton just giving it away. They're relying too heavily on Emily Koss and also Beck Catawal forward, and when they are, there's just really nowhere to go for a lot of these players.
Straight into the backside there. Layla took a deflection. Change made here for Campbellfield. They bring on Matea Cairns, number 9. Cairns getting into the thick of it on the far side, but over the line from Anna Duong. Catawal wants it on the right. Has a shot. Again here, Catawal trying to go down the line. Koss off her left. Just over the crossbar again from Emily Koss.
I think a keeper touched that one, but Emily, just on the left boot. Was on target. Good save there from Camilleri. That's more like it from Emily Koss on a very high-stakes game at the moment. They don't want to lose against Campbellfield. They've just been on the back foot a little.
One-on-one situation between Koss and Cairns. Good ball from Araha. Beck Catawal off her right. Nice save from Camilleri. On comes Amina Sharifi for Carlton. Koss. Duong plays the ball forward to Sharifi. Here's Araha. Cross court for Layla. Begang. Just tried to go to the far side to DeWong. Big game backtracks and Paige Daly has it. 13 minutes to go, still 0-0. It's been a low-scoring night here in Thomastown. Very close matches all two so far. This the second last of the round. It's been a night of low goal scoring, low fouls too. No one's come near the foul count being exceeded tonight, Han. Been very clean games. Tuong.
So far, I mean, Campbellfield had 5 fouls last week, which resulted in 2 or 3 10-metre penalties. So I think they've really calmed it down. I guess they are versing Carlton too, which isn't really a physical team. So far, very low fouls and very low goal scoring. So it's really been very tricky and very difficult to score goals. I feel like the goalkeepers tonight have saved a lot of them, and also a lot of shots like that off target.
Abdul Latif just shooting wide off her right boot. Quickly played to Koss. Half volley off the chest to the boot from Emily Koss. Would have been a spectacular goal. That one just put out by Matea Cairns. Timeout called. We'll take a break.
Cooper now. This time shoots!
Oh my God!
And Cooper just said, leave it to me, boys. I'm going to bury this game before halftime. We can wrap it up. That is an absolute ripper of a goal. That is top bins. There is no chance, Aaron, you were saving that.
Nil-all, Carlton, Hart and Campbellfield. Just over 11 minutes to play in the opening half. Koss running through here with space. Cut out by Layla Abdul Latif. Layla. Koss cuts the ball out. Which team will break the deadlock here? Layla to Araha, back to Layla, feeds it out wide. Good work there from Tuong. Amanda Araha. Long ball forward from her. Was trying to find Matea Cairns. New name in the Campbellfield lineup. Thrown to the centre there. Koss. Fed inside the D, looking for Mariella Begang. Side ball, Carlton. Earn themselves a corner here. Koss inside the D. Sharifi back towards centre court. Tuong moves in, sells a fake. Sharifi off her right, but didn't have the accuracy nor the power there. Amina Sharifi.
Good setup from Carlton, though. Good play, but just not accurate there. Carlton, just same as Campbellfield, not on target a lot of these shots, which makes it a lot easier for the goalkeeper to not have to really overwork it.
Emily Koss goes long. Too long, though, for Bagang. Little disjointed at the moment, this game. Not as free-flowing as both teams would like. Paige Daly lets that one run over the goal line. Underarm throw towards centre court. Layla Abdul Latif, a chance now! Hits the post! Abdul Latif, unfortunate. She may not get another shot here. She will! She scores! Layla Abdul Latif hit the upright, but when it fell to her a second time inside the D, she nailed it. 1-0 Campbellfield.
Oh, Layla, I think she was really disappointed for her first attempt, but this is all, again, her effort. Read the ball well, and the assist, I believe, from Amanda Araha, 2 ex-Carlton players punishing Carlton at that moment right there. And the frustration you see from Paige Daly too, conceding a goal against her ex-teammates.
1-0 Campbellfield. The former Carlton Hearts driving a dagger into the heart of Hearts tonight. Araha and Abdul Latif combining. Emily Koss. So much will rely on her abundance of talent. But she cannot do it on her own. Just getting away from Emil Femi on the far side. Paige Daly lifts it long. The header there from Amina Sharifi. Cost to bring the ball in for Carlton. Daly. Long. Oh, they had Koss running down the left, and it was a poorly distributed pass. Koss is making those fabulous runs. They've got to feed it to her. Here's Araha. Back to Layla. Emil Femi back to Layla Abdul Latif. High lift from her. Here's Koss. One-on-one with Araha. Stolen by Femi. Femi, the outside of the right boot. Audacious attempted goal there from Emil Femi. Koss. Koss again. Had began reaching for it on the far side. Layla to bring it in. Goes down the line. 3-on-1 here. Bagang wins out. Back to Daly. Side ball for Campbellfield. Abdul Latif's got Araha. Finds her. Can they conspire again to score against their former team? Amanda Araha and Layla Abdul Latif. Good ball from Koss. Sharifi. Loud appeal. Sharifi's asking for a VAR check. Play goes on. There's going to be a check. So VAR check called here. Big scream from Sharifi. Let's take a look at it.
Very good call too, inside the D, so it would be a penalty kick for Carlton.
Lovely ball from Koss. Here's Sharifi. She claims a handball there. The ball did move away from Amanda Araha. Did she glance it with her right arm? We'll try and take another look at the replay.
Need a top angle.
But have a look how the ball moves away from the body of Araha, which would indicate that her arm had made contact with the ball while Amanda's on the ground. Lovely pass, Koss. Sharifi shoots. Araha right there. Well, no. No handball given.
That was
Nice quick adjudication on that that one inside a minute, you see.
I think they heard us, Michael.
No one cooled down. Everyone's still warm. We're ready to go. Sharifi still complaining. She believes it was a handball by Araha, but either way, scoreline remains 1-0 Campbellfield. Let us know your thoughts, folks. If you're watching on YouTube, did you think it was a handball by Araha? Should it have been a penalty? Corner there. Araha's in the D. Abdul Latif saws it over the crossbar. Corner from the other side. Layla going across to take it.
Wants her second, Layla. Imagine that coming into the halftime break, 2-0 against Carlton.
Georgie Pardula inside the D, having come on the court for Campbellfield. Amy Whiting commenting on YouTube. She believes it was a handball as Araha had moved the ball with her arm.
Amy Whiting, one half of the fish and chips. Of course, she's a Carlton player. She's going to always go for Carlton. Where are you, Amy? Is it Amy or Amanda?
Amy Whiting.
Amy, not playing tonight.
Oh, Chelsea Camilleri clutches for that one. Quick disposal from her. Pardula was the target. Salakides back on for Carlton. At the bottom of your screen there, yellow card's been issued to someone. Is it the bench? Koss brings it into Paige Daly, the headline. Back to Koss. Salakides. Nobody home though in the final third for Carlton. Pardula dispossessed. Koss to Salakides. Salakides centres it. Sharifi going to go it alone. Got to shoot. Gone too wide. Bad angle for it. Finding herself in some good positions though. Amina Sharifi. Is it only a matter of time before she finds the net? Sharifi again. Salakides running into the D. Began to bring it in. Koss to her right. Koss shoots directly at Camilleri. Havin Sunetki on the court now, number 3 for Campbellfield. Another new name in their lineup. Paige Daly came out like a freight train at that one.
I was going to say like a fish out of water, but you know.
Came out like the early edition. Oh, have a look at that. A moment of brilliance, of genius. It's Emily Koss. It had to be Emily Koss. Only Emily Koss can score goals like that.
If only we get another top angle replay, because that was brilliant. I think it was from the outer boot too. Let's watch her. Yeah, it was from the outer boot, left boot. So she can score from right to left, and that's all Carlton needed. Now the equaliser coming into the halftime break.
The boss, Emily Koss, equalises for Carlton. And then bundles, Havin Sunetski off the ball. What a wonderful goal. A contender for goal of the round, no doubt about it. Outside of the boot, as Hans said, from the brilliant Emily Koss. Salakides. Araha was hoping for a handball on that occasion. Long throw from Camilleri. That was a Interesting attempt from Padula. Here come Carlton again. Sharifi. Stabbing shot on target there, but denied by Camilleri. VAR call. On what?
I think a possible handball earlier in the D.
Well, that should have been announced a lot earlier, though. We were well beyond that, it would seem.
That's what I assume, but other than that...
The
again,
handball that Amanda Araha was calling for earlier?
Yeah. I mean, other than that, I don't know what else they would have called.
Well,
I'm very confused. Again, there should be a time limit on when you can...
And I agree with you, Han. I think the referee, when the VAR call is made or when it's requested, the referee should go to the centre of the court for everyone to hear and say, we are checking this.
Mm-hmm.
Possible handball, let's say, against X player.
Exactly.
Boom.
Yes.
Called by this team. And
That's
then we
right.
know
Exactly.
what we're looking at.
Because other than that, we now don't know. We don't have the replay. We don't have the footage of it. We can't show you what it is. We don't even know what it is. But just announce, as you said, who, what, where.
And then the 1 minute time limit. Last one was good. It was 53 seconds. We had the stop clock on it. It shouldn't take any longer than 60. If they can't decide by 60 seconds, it should revert to the referee's original call. So we believe what has happened is that there was a claim of a handball against Carlton.
I think there was about a minute to go, Michael. So here we are. Let's see what's the outcome.
So this verdict's taken almost 2 minutes to decide. If it was a handball, it's been ruled a not a handball. So not a successful VAR check. That one taking 1 minute 49 seconds to determine. Corner here for Carlton. Salakides on a right. Salakides puts Carlton ahead. A deserved goal for Katrina Salakides. She's had a wonderful opening half. She deserves that. Look at the way she moves herself into position. Ada Sargent not tagging her. Salakides, one shot, strokes it into the net.
She's so ecstatic. She knew that it was just that relief that Carlton needed. They've just been on the back foot, haven't had too many good chances in front of goal, and then when a moment like that happens, that release of emotion just comes out. So Carlton coming in with about 10 seconds to go, they're pretty chumped on the performance. You know, probably coming into the break, good signs ahead. Can Campbellfield respond to this, though?
At halftime, Carlton 2, Campbellfield 1.
Cooper now. This time shoots.
Oh my God!
And Cooper just said, leave it to me, boys. I'm going to bury this game before halftime. We can wrap it up. That is an absolute ripper of a goal. That is top bins. There is no chance, Aaron, you were saving that.
Cross court to Lita Zamaya. Put out in a bad position. She got out of it. Still Jess out. Lovely work from Al. What a goal! That was all Jess out. Absolutely brilliant. She completely decimated the Preston defense, fed the ball to Carla D'Alessandro, and D'Alessandro found the net. This effort from Jess out, absolutely superb. What a ball to D'Alessandro, and an easy finish from the Tower of Power. Welcome back. Second half, Carlton ahead courtesy of a wonderful strike from Katrina Salakides just before the break. 2-1. Campbellfield to get us underway through Yaron Sargent. Here's Layla Abdul-Latif. Cut out there by Carlton through Emily Koss. Koss the other scorer. Abdul-Latif to bring the ball in. Amanda Araha lifts it. Headed away by Koss. Salakides trying to get a hold of it. And Koss puts it out of play. Uraha. Layla. Gonna shoot. Does. Lovely save from Paige Daly. Dove to her right to deny Layla Abdul-Latif's long-range shot. Corner here. Sargent quickly. Araha. Back to Sargent. Araha. But the ball had gone out.
So far, Campbellfield coming into this second half really strong, which they did in the first half. That goal from Layla Abdul-Latif, really contesting it. But Carlton, they're on the momentum, and I feel like they've got that positive, can't even talk to now, in the game. They're really gelling well with each other, and this is the first time we've also seen Lara Gallagher on the court as well.
Abdul-Latif. Abdul-Latif down the left. Salakides earns the side ball. Emily Koss to Katrina Salakides. Cross court to Lara Gallagher. Side ball here for Carlton. Oh, and that was a dangerous ball in. Towards Beck Catterwell. Forward to Yaron Sargent. Long lift. Beck Catterwell off her chest. Gallagher running in, and Camilleri meets it. Brave goalkeeping. Abdul-Latif goes past Catterwell. Down the line. Looked for the return ball. Catterwell cuts it out. Here's Salakides. Koss. Just got away from Gallagher on the far side. (2-1) Carlton. Salakides' goal separating them. Here she is again. Salakides just bumped off the ball by Araha. You feel there will be more goals here. But it has been a low-scoring night in Thomastown at Futsal Oz.
And if this game goes to 3-4, it's going to be very... I think the omens are lining up because the first game was 3-4, second game was 3-4. Will this one be 3-4? I don't know.
Could be. Here comes Araha, going to blast off her left straight into the backside of Salakides. Here's Catterwell. Catterwell to Salakides. Koss, Catterwell. Camilleri had it covered. Corner here for Carlton. Salakides inside the D. Gallagher's going to take the corner. Catterwell inside the D. Salakides! Another corner here. Salakides again, cut out by Sargent. Emil Femi trying to find Layla Abdul Latif. Amina Sharifi waiting to come back on for Carlton. Had some golden opportunities, did Sharifi, in the first half. Here's Araha. Lift over, nicely done from Amanda. Back to Layla Abdul Latif, back to Amanda Araha. Good ball to Sargent, I should say, Yaron Sargent. Trying to whip that one. Don't know if she was hoping that Emil Femi would be on the end of it.
Almost hit the head of Emily Koss and don't want another head injury. I think we've had 3 so far.
3 nose bangers tonight.
Oh. Ouch.
Miraha trying to play that to Abdul Latif, the 2 former Carlton Heart players. Conspiring to bring about the demise of the team in white. But so far, not working. Miraha skips out of defence. Versus Salakides. No return ball though. One more game to come tonight. Eastern 1-0 take on Melbourne Arcu. Final match of the round. Araha gets past Salakides. Threads it past Koss. No one in the D though. Catterwell 1-on-1 with the keeper. Beck Catterwell. Spills out to Araha. Off her left. Paige Daly saves.
Golden opportunity there for Beck Catterwell. Even though she had Salakides kind of lurking on her right vision, she went it all alone, and keepers one-on-one positioning have just been so incredible. A lot of saves, you know, in the previous games, all one-on-one. So got to work harder on those occasions, and Beck Catterwell almost made it a 2-goal buffer.
So Koss looking for a second. Camilleri to Abdul Latif. Ada Sargent. Campbellfield ball. Ada Sargent to bring it in. Yaron Sargent, top of the D. It's Abdul Latif off her right. Corner here to be taken by Yaron Sargent. Lifts it too high though. Wanted to find Ada. And Sharifi back on for Catterwell. Gallagher. Duong. Long ball cross court. Too far though for Koss. Camilleri to Abdul Latif. Nice little run here from Campbellfield. The strike from Femi went begging. Short ball puts Femi under pressure here. Does well. Gets it off to Sargent. And there's the goal. Lovely work from Emil Femi. That was all her doing. The finish from Yaron Sargent. But the hard work from Emil Femi.
If you watch the replay here, just fending off the defender, find the loose ball, the diagonal pass, And then Sargan with composure. We had Emily Koss just taking up Paige Daly there, but didn't matter in the end because Campbellfield now are equal.
2-2. We have parity once more. Abdul Latif. Camilleri. Tuwong back. Sharifi. Tuwong on her left. Nobody at the top of the D though. Begang on the far side. Koss. Trying to get past Yaron Sargent. Oh, a nice diving save there from Camilleri as she went to her left. Corner Carlton. Begang makes a move into the D. Layla cuts it out before Emily Koss could get there. To Wong. Sharifi couldn't get a clean hit and the ball cleared long. There are more goals to come here. Koss. Nice ball to Duong. Begang. And again, Layla sees it, cuts it.
She's just always there to cut it. It really frustrates a few forward players. Amina Sharifi, ball watching a bit too much on that occasion, but Layla always on her toes, always trying to intercept the ball.
Koss turns. Carlton trying to get past this resilient Campbellfield defence. There's Layla twisting and turning. Under some pressure here. She clears long. Koss. Sharifi tried to stretch for it. Abdul Latif throws down the line. Played back there by Emil Femi. Koss, long shot. Easy take though for Camilleri. Sharifi. Duong's in! Can she pull it back? Sharifi's got it! No! Squandered chance there from Amina Sharifi. Couldn't get the ball to sit down. Should have though, Hahn.
Oh, she should have had a first touch on it and then low. She's just outshotting it over the crossbar. It's not going to help anyone. Low, because the keeper was off her line, really confused of where she was going to be. But again, Amina, she's just not on target tonight.
Long ball from Koss. Sharifi will be kicking herself. But still deadlocked 2-2. Yaron Sargent couldn't turn onto that one. This is ML Femi to Abdul Latif. Trying to tiptoe her way down the line. Duong leaves it for Koss. Lifted towards the D. Koss again, centre court. Cairns did well. Here's Abdul Latif. Drifts off to her right. Koss, nice ball. Sharifi one-on-one here. Sharifi goes out wide. A little too wide though. She is threatening Amina Sharifi. Koss to Wong. Sharifi. Abdul Latif. Stolen. To Wong. Chose to go to the outside rather than cut it to centre. Layla Abdul Latif. That one off of Duong and Abdul Latif throws it in. Was hoping to find Matea Cairns. On comes Salakidis again. Off goes Duong for Carlton. Koss. Salakides. Good pass. Sharifi gives it away though. Apologises to Begang. Emil Femi. I should say Matea Cairns versus Emily Koss on the far side. Salakides all alone. Slow roller. Under 10 minutes to go. Are we going to go to penalties for the first time tonight? Layla to Iraha back on the court. Always a bit more pep in the step when young Amanda Iraha is on the court. Koss. Shot from afar, but far from good for Emily Koss.
She's had a few of those, but I think she's just trying to go at it alone, not probably giving it to her teammate, Amini Sharifi. Though, penalty, we keep saying that, and his commentator's curse hasn't been happening. So, again, this game, I don't think any of these teams will want to go to a penalty shootout. Could be possible a player to step it up, like Danny Galuccio did for Fitzroy in the dying minute of the game.
Iraha just goes over the line before she could get that wicked left foot to it, Amanda Iraha. Sharifi one-on-one versus Layla. What a goal! Amina Sharifi nails it. Absolute belter from Amina Sharifi.
Again, similar to Emily Koss's goal, just that relief of emotion. Look at this. She lines up, takes a really nice look at the far corner and slots it to the back of the net.
Player down.
Is that Amina? Something happened off play when we watched the replay.
Well, not sure what happened there. Sharifi down. I wonder how. How has she possibly hurt herself here? So the ball somehow hit her, I believe, in the stomach. Maybe momentarily winded Amina Sharifi. Well, it's a strange turn of events, isn't it? She scores a goal and somehow gets whacked in the stomach by the ball. 3-2 Carlton. Is Sharifi's goal going to be the winning goal? Beck Catterwell back on. Here's Abdul Latif. Can Campbellfield answer the challenge? They've got the big guns on the court. They've got Iraha. They've got Abdul Latif. The two former Carlton players. Here's Iraha. Pressured by Salakides.
Run into the coach of Carlton and then something happened. There was a scuffle.
You're not with us anymore. You don't have that right.
We're not friends here.
You gave this up. Long throw. Catterwell turns! Beck Catterwell!
Oh, that would have been a good one to get.
That would have
Carlton
sealed
up.
the game, you feel. That would have sealed the game. Still, it is alive. Catterwell. Iraha. Iraha. Surrounded by white shirts. Beck Catterwell does well. Plays it back to Koss. Koss out to Begang. Back to Koss. Koss goes out wide. Oh, there for Salakides. Just couldn't get a read on it.
Oh, she watched the ball go out of play too. So I think her body should have reacted as opposed to her brain.
The brain knew, but yeah, the body didn't. Oh, was that in? No, side netting. Yeah, you're right. The brain knew, the body just couldn't rise to the occasion.
Couldn't react to it, yeah.
Corner here for Carlton. Koss. Another corner one. 5.5 minutes. Carlton 3-2 up. Sharifi's goal has them in the lead. The other two scored by Salakides and Kos. Abdul Latif and Yeren Sagan, the scorers for Campbellfield. Raha. Kos. Raha. A little too far though for Matea Cairns. Salakides calling for it, makes a run down the right. Salakides hits on the volley. Too high. Had the right idea. Did Katrina Salakides, wants her second. Layla's free out here. They don't find her. Give the ball away, Campbellfield. Bagang. All the way back to Paige Daly. Camilleri to Layla. Layla doggedly pursued by Salakides. And well done by Katrina Salakides to apply that pressure. Here's Kos. Catawal. Little stab at it by Bagang. Haven't seen a lot of Mariella tonight.
No, not at all. She hasn't had too much game time on the court. Again, Carlton has a huge lineup for them tonight, so trying to rotate all the players could be a bit tricky. But Bagang, lethal left. We just haven't seen too much of her, and I think she's come off the court now. Lara Gallagher's on, speaking of which.
Salakides having a crack off her left. Was on target, but straight into the chest of Camilleri. 3:25 remains. Can Carlton hold on? Should they score again, Carlton, it'll be game over. Off goes ML Femi. On comes Ada Sargent. Ball put out by Salakides. Matea Cairns. Raha to Abdul Latif. That's the tandem that Campbellfield needs right now. The Araha Abdul Latif specialty. Don't know if we've seen Amanda have many shots on goal tonight, Han?
Just the one that hit the post. Other than that, I haven't seen Amanda. She's more of the playmaker. They're putting Layla and Amanda down back mostly, and then their role is to distribute the ball, but they need them up forward.
They need Amanda rattling this goal with her left. She's going to do it now and shoots that one high. But you're right, they need to play her up front more.
That's where it worked. That's where that goal came from. The first one from Layla was the dynamic duo.
Is Raha shepherding it to Camilleri. Long throw from Camilleri. Carlton 2 minutes away from what many would consider an upset. Layla, halfway line. Raha. Layla under pressure, does well. Iraha picks up the ball, fires off her left. Now Iraha starting to sight goal a little more. Iraha again, cut out by Kos. Side ball, Campbellfield. Do they feed this side ball into the left boot of Iraha? They do not. Catawal. Iraha closes it down. Got Layla out to her right. Headed into the path of Matea Cairns. Side ball, Carlton. Time ticking down for Campbellfield. Costa Salakides back to Kos. Cross court. Salakides room to move. Oh, she was just given a little trip or maybe lost her footing. Kos on the break now. Kos will shoot. Flicks it with her left. Abdul Latif. To Cairns, cut out though by Salakides. Cut out by Araha. Tearing down the left. Araha shoots and blocked by Emily Koss. Under a minute to go now, Hahn.
Oh, I'm on the edge of my seat because anything
Another one of these close games tonight.
So close.
Every game.
It's good. This is one of the best rounds I've seen and watched. It's just incredible that every single game has come down to the wire. We don't know the outcome still, Michael.
No idea. Koss. Catawba. Side ball, Carlton. 41 seconds remains. Carlton fans watching on the edge of their seats. Campbellfield fans biting down their nails. Iraha. Iraha versus Catawba. Oh, Catawba gave her a little nudge. Nicely done there from Beck. Throw from Iraha. Koss. Long. Hopeful. 17 seconds for Campbellfield to find something. Side ball, Carlton. Are they going to hang on? Salakidis will go close to player of the match. I think she'd get my nod, Hahn.
Oh, she's just been incredible. She hasn't played too much for Carlton this season, but when she does, she just comes, really puts the pressure on, and that goal that she scored as well, brilliant. So at the moment, Carlton just got to hold the ball, which they have done.
3-2 Carlton over Campbellfield. What a performance. Sharifi, Salakidis and Emily Koss, the goal scorers. Salakidis will go close to player of the match. So too Emily Koss. Amina Sharifi's in for a nod as well. The night belongs to Carlton Heart. Stick around for a star player interview coming up next. That was all Jess out. Absolutely brilliant. She completely decimated the Preston defence, fed the ball to Carla D'Alessandro, and D'Alessandro found the net. This effort from Jessau, absolutely superb. What a ball to D'Alessandro, and an easy finish from the Tower of Power.
Cooper now. This time shoots.
Oh my God.
And Cooper just said, leave it to me, boys. I'm going to bury this game before halftime. We can wrap it up. That is an absolute ripper of a goal. That is top bins. There is no chance, Aaron, you were saving that.
Cross court to Lita Zamaya. Put out in a bad position. She got out of it. Still just out. Lovely work.
Welcome everyone to the post-match interview. I'm here with player of the match from Carlton Heart, Katrina Salakidis. Wow, what a game.
What a game. It got my heart racing, that's for sure. Oh my gosh.
Literally heart racing
Literally.
from your team. Yeah, for us, we were at the edge of our seats biting our nails because we still didn't know what the outcome was to the last second. How, kind of, I wouldn't say nervous, but how anxious were you seeing that clock count down and go, it's still anyone's game?
It was so nerve-wracking. Like, I don't know if you saw on the line, me and Beck, we held the ball up there because we're like, we just got to do anything to like waste time. But I think once that whistle blew, we're all like, oh, we got the win.
Now, that first goal scored by Layla, did you feel, whoa, this is not going to be our night tonight? Or did you feel like...
Never had a doubt.
Yeah?
It was just
Okay.
like, no, we're going to keep going. We're going to come back. And that's exactly what we did. So
Yeah, it was equal twice. That
Yeah.
was just quite a battle. Like, how do you manage that kind of stress and that composure to kind of keep going?
I don't know. I think we were all just backing each other up. And when a team backs each other up, then that's what gets you over the line. And then we did it. So
Yeah.
it was great.
It was so good. Now, Amina Sharafi just kept banging on that door.
Oh.
Couldn't find any locks to unlock it. And then finally in the second half, she kicked that goal.
Yeah.
Is it a sigh of relief when...
Definitely. Oh my God. I was just like, oh, that's the goal we're waiting for. So it was great. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, your goal as well.
Cheeky
You
little.
remember?
Yeah. I ran the cheeky little corner. Yeah, it was good.
Good comeback. Good good game back to heart.
Yeah.
Now, you've been missing a few times, obviously, due to injury and other stuff. Is it more games for this season? We're going to see more of you?
Oh,
play
yeah,
Heart?
For sure. I'll be around.
Excellent. Can't wait. Congratulations again
Thank
on
you.
the win and all the best for the remainder of the season.
Thank you so much.
Excellent. Katrina Salikidis once again from Carlton Heart, and it's the last one of this round. It's ACU against Eastern FC. We'll see you then.